Ollama runs large language models locally on your computer. With Python, you can talk to those models in your own code. No API keys, no usage costs, no data leaving your machine. In this video, you will learn to install the Ollama Python library, run your first generation and chat calls, stream responses as they are generated, create embeddings for semantic search, and build a working CLI chatbot in under 30 lines of code. Ollama needs to be installed and running before you start. The setup guide is linked in the description. First, install the official Ollama Python library. Open your terminal and run pip install Ollama. Before writing any code, confirm that Ollama is actually running. Start it with Ollama serve in one terminal. Then in a second terminal, test it with the curl command shown on screen. You should see the words Ollama is running. If you get a connection error, the server is not started yet. Once it is running, you can list your downloaded models from Python. Import the Ollama library and call the list function. It returns every model you have pulled along with its size on disk. Now for your first response. The simplest call is the generate function. Pass your model name and a prompt. The function returns a dictionary and the generated text sits in the response key. For conversations that remember context, switch to the chat function and pass a messages list. Each entry in that list has two keys, role and content. Role is either user or assistant. To continue the conversation, append the assistant reply back into the messages list, then add your next user message. The model reads the full history every time, so follow-up questions work naturally without you repeating context. To give the assistant a persona, add a system message as the very first entry in your messages list before any user turn. Streaming prints tokens as the model generates them instead of waiting for the full response. Your app feels much faster because the user sees text appearing immediately. To enable it, pass stream equals true to the chat function. You get back a generator. Loop over it and print each chunk's content as it arrives. Pass flash equals true to your print call, so output appears right away instead of buffering. If you prefer to avoid the library and talk to Ollama directly, you can post to the local API endpoint on port 11434 using the request library. Send your model name, messages, and stream set to true in the request body. The API sends back one JSON object per line. Read each line, parse it, and stop when you see the done field set to true. Ollama can also generate embeddings. These are numerical vectors that capture the meaning of text. You use them for semantic search, RAG pipelines, and document clustering. The best embedding model in Ollama's library is nomic-embed-text. Pull it first by running Ollama pull nomic-embed-text. Then call the embeddings function, pass your model name and your input text. You get back a 768-dimensional vector representing the meaning of that text. To compare how similar two pieces of text are in meaning, compute the cosine similarity between their vectors. A score above 0.75 means they are highly related. Below 0.50 means they are essentially unrelated. This comparison is the foundation of every RAG pipeline you will build. Now let us put everything together into a complete command line chatbot. The chatbot keeps a messages list that starts with a system message. It loops, reads your input, adds it to the list, then streams the assistant reply back token by token. When the stream finishes, it appends the full reply to messages so the next turn has context. Type quit to exit cleanly. Press Ctrl+C and it exits as well. This pattern of a growing messages list combined with streaming is the core of nearly every LLM application you will build with Ollama. You have now connected Python to a locally running language model. You can generate text, hold multi-turn conversations, stream responses in real time, create embeddings, and build a chatbot that remembers context. All of it runs on your own machine, completely private. The full written guide with every code block ready to copy is linked in the description. It also covers the direct REST API approach in detail. Subscribe to our free newsletter for daily AI tool updates. The link is in the description. See you in the next one!